The Washington University Transgender Center at St. Louis Children's Hospital has closed its doors after months of controversy. Allegations of rushed treatments and insufficient patient evaluation fueled a national debate on transgender healthcare for minors. The closure came after a whistleblower, former employee Jamie Reed, brought forward alarming claims about the clinic's operations. Reed's allegations, coupled with an investigation by Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey, led to a rapid unraveling of the center's reputation. The situation in St. Louis reflects a broader national conversation about the ethics and accessibility of gender-affirming care for young people. While the center's closure marks a significant development in the ongoing debate, the future of transgender healthcare, particularly for minors, remains uncertain. The outcome of the legal proceedings and the national discourse will likely shape the landscape of transgender healthcare in the years to come. Jamie Reed, a former case manager at the Washington University Transgender Center, ignited a firestorm when she publicly accused the clinic of unethical and potentially harmful practices. Reed, who worked at the center for 4 years, alleges that she witnessed a disturbing pattern of hasty diagnoses and inadequate evaluation of young patients. Reed, who is gay and married to a transgender person, alleged that doctors frequently prescribed irreversible gender transition medications to youths as young as 12 after only 2 consultations. She claimed that when parents expressed concerns about hastily starting puberty blockers, they were confronted with alarming statements suggesting that failing to do so could lead to suicidal feelings in their children, with one doctor reportedly asking, "Do you want a dead daughter or an alive son?" In a sworn affidavit she stated, "I came to believe that the clinic was permanently harming the vulnerable patients in our care." Her testimony has provided crucial insight into the internal workings of the clinic and raised serious questions about the adequacy of its patient care protocols. Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey launched an investigation into the Washington University Transgender Center following the allegations brought forth by Jamie Reed. The investigation sought to determine whether the clinic misrepresented the nature and potential risks of its treatments to patients and their families. Attorney General Bailey stated, "I want Missouri to be the safest state in the nation for children." Bailey went on to say, "The closure of any clinic that has mutilated children is a major step towards that goal. I will not stop until the clandestine network of clinics mutilating children is permanently dismantled and bad actors are held accountable." Bailey expressed deep concern over the potential harm inflicted upon minors seeking treatment at the clinic. He vowed to hold those responsible accountable for any wrongdoing. Missouri lawmakers have already passed a law restricting access to gender-affirming care for minors. The law bans healthcare providers from prescribing puberty blockers and hormones to individuals under 18. Opponents argue it is discriminatory and harmful to transgender youth. The legal battle over the law is ongoing. Despite the closure of the youth program, the center continues to provide hormone therapy and other services to transgender adults. However, the clinic's reputation has undoubtedly been tarnished by the allegations and subsequent investigation. Some adult patients have expressed concerns about the quality of care they are receiving, while others have chosen to seek treatment elsewhere. The clinic's decision to continue providing care to adults while shutting down its youth program highlights the complexities of the transgender healthcare debate. While there is growing consensus that adults should have the autonomy to make their own medical decisions, the question of when and how to provide care to transgender youth remains a subject of intense debate. At the heart of this debate is the question of when and how to provide care. Supporters argue that it can be life-saving for those at risk of suicide and that puberty blockers provide preteens with the opportunity to pause their development, allowing them to consider significant life choices. Opponents express concerns about long-term side effects and call for more research. The debate over transgender healthcare for minors is not limited to the United States. Countries around the world are grappling with similar questions about how to best meet the needs of transgender youth while ensuring their safety and well-being. Some countries, such as Canada and many European nations, have adopted more affirming approaches to transgender healthcare, providing access to puberty blockers and hormone therapy for minors with parental consent. Other countries, particularly those with more conservative social values, have taken a more restrictive stance, limiting access to care or requiring extensive psychological evaluation before treatment can begin. The World Professional Association for Transgender Health has developed standards of care for transgender individuals, including youth. However, the interpretation and implementation of these standards vary widely across different countries and healthcare systems.
And so I did a study abroad in the Middle East with Israel and Palestine.
Would you say you're pro-Palestine or pro-Israel?
Pro-Palestine.
As a gay man, I would be punished and or put in prison or killed if I were openly gay in Palestine. How do you react to that?
I didn't know that. So
It is illegal to be gay in Palestine. You are punished by prison or death.
Is Israel?
No, Israel has gay pride. Israel is completely open to lesbian and gay people.
So that's
Palestine puts them in prison or kills them. You weren't aware of that?
I was not aware of that, no. So that does pose an interesting aspect.
Have you seen the Queers for Palestine movement? It's a very common movement, but I don't see any Muslims for Queer movements.
Yes. That's where it gets gray, right? Like, that's where I feel
Well,
like...
for me, it's not gray. I am fearful of Islam because there is no Islamic country on earth that embraces me as a gay man.
So, okay, so maybe I'm confused because Israel, which is still an Islam country, right?
No, Jewish.
Okay.
So Israel's Jewish, Palestinians are Islamic.
Okay.
Thank you for watching till the end. Stand up for free speech and help protect the free exchange of ideas online. Please like and subscribe to help us reach more viewers.